Like, what is this card? Twitch. This is so dumb. It's gotta be Veranus, right? I don't think Bran is even that good. I think Highlander cards are kind of a trap in general. The one exception is Rheostraza. Other than that, they're just not worth it, really. Wait, why do I have Bran and King Crush against each other, by the way? Do I want Crush? Crush or not Crush? I guess I'll take not Crush. But yeah, I'd rather just not have that condition. But we'll take a Hat. I think Hat's really good. Actually. I definitely thought it was not going to be that good, but it's actually really good. How do you get that draft helper? This one is not through Firestone or anything. This one is called Arena Tracker. It's a standalone app. You take Mount, right? Because Mount's OP. The Discover I don't think is as good as it used to be. Take a Deconstructor. Fulvir, I guess. You don't have like the cleave stuff for this. We got Silver Serpent. Huge. Might be Candle Shot. Yeah, with the Veranus, it's good. I wish I had Acid Mod, then it would be even better. I think I just take it. Highmane's not that good. Don't have any weapons yet. Griffin, that could potentially tutor Serpent's pretty amazing. Buzzard is just OP though. Can also tutor Serpent, kind of. Not quite as well, but I mean, it depends on the situation, I guess. Buzzard's just really good, right? It's just, it does way too much for one card. And you're more likely to have a beast than a rush, because you might draw this first. You're probably more likely to have more beasts. Dragoon. These are all terrible. I had a Smuggler's Crate before in my last Hunter, and it was pretty good, but I had better beasts for it. Currently, I don't have the better beasts for it. There's still a lot of time. Win rate wise, this card's like 5% higher than the other two, which is insane. So if nothing else, if I just buff Buzzard, it's probably like better than anything else I can do. I guess. Better than the other cards. Okay, that's a lot of synergy with like everything we have right now. So I'll take that over the dragon. That's also very synergizing with everything we have right now. All of this is useless. 6 mana 6/6 might just be the best card here. This card, yeah, I'm really upset that they actually wasted a signature on this card. like, why would they make a card this bad? And then also make it a signature? I think this is just the least bad card. Because at least, like, in theory, with the Deconstructor, it might do something. Castle Rustler, I mean, if it wasn't up against Serpent, I would consider it more, but... Another dragon. I have 0 cards that benefit from Celestial Shot. So that seems kind of bad. I guess I take Tolvir. Grab a Mermy, I guess. Oh, wow. I have to take Raptor, right? It's the best card in the class. Sharpshooter, I guess. Over Neophyte, I think. Buzzard. Buzzard also helps you draw the Raptor. But also the Bovine Skeleton, all these things. Is it ever a saddle up here? I had a King of Beasts and it was okay. When I looked early on, saddle up had a horrifically bad win rate. It looks like it's gone up by quite a bit, actually. You like saddle up? We don't have all the synergy. Unfortunately, we don't have the 1/1 snakes right now, but we don't have the greatest saddle up deck. I might still try it though, because yeah, I'm not a huge fan of either of these. King of Beasts is pretty good in the deck, except like, I don't know if that's what I actually want to be drawing off of my Buzzards. That would be the big problem, actually. I'd rather just draw something else, probably. So I might just try those. I'll just try it. Hopefully we get the snakes or something. Take a biscuit. I can also Brewmaster out Raptor, which is insane. I can Brewmaster Raptor, I can Brewmaster Primordial Explorer, I can Brewmaster... But I have Biscuit Primordial Explorer combo. I can buff other things. They both seem pretty good, actually. It's just good tempo card. I appreciate this kind of stuff a lot more than I used to. Like, it's nice having one that's less tempo negative than the old ones, I think. Biscuit's just really good, though, because it's so much tempo when you just play it. I think it's a little hard to make the... I think it's a little too hard to make the Brewmaster work. It's just more consistent. Camouflage. Projectionist does not work with the Raptor. Works with the Serpent, though. This works with anything. Take an evasive now. Titan Forged. Stable Hand, we don't have any like amazing synergy for it, right? I mean, it's just a really good card in general, but we have less synergy than you would expect to have, I think. So I think just take this. Probably this over Wasteland, right? Wasteland's okay. We have an empty turn 5 right now. But having a coin to just coin past turn 5 and play Veranus, it's better. Probably. Another one of these. I guess you still just don't want to hero power that much, right? We probably play spiders. I could use the value. It works with saddle up and all this stuff. This card used to be 6 mana, by the way. We can get 3 King Crushes off of that. Dude, in this deck, I just rip Cattle Wrestler, don't I? We have all 3 mana beasts, so we can just play any of them. If I hit Raptor, it's discounted by 3, and then I just play it the next turn. Just seems really good, actually. This is the best Hunter I've had, but every other Hunter I had was completely dog shit, so... It would be better than average if we had a better legendary, but... I mean, Veranus is fine, it's just not the level of some of the other more broken legendaries. Like Asimar, Prison Yogg or something. True. The fuck is that thing? Why did I pass Deadly Shot? Why would I pick Deadly Shot when I have 3 Deadly Shots that also leave a 3/2 body? Or 2/3 body with poison? Okay, I think I understand why Buzzard's OP now. Turns this into a 6/7. If only I can make it a little bigger. Well, I could rush this actually. I like that actually. I rush this. This is why I like Doggy Biscuit. Fuck. I regret everything. It's probably better to just push face and make him deal with it. Because he probably would have had to trade anyway to still clear it. Fuck. Another Veranus. My opening end good. I mean, I know I had a Buzzard in there. I was at a 1-drop. It's probably not better than a Veranus. Redbeard told you yesterday that Prison of Yogg is the highest win rate in Arena. In some classes, yes. It's one of the highest win rate cards in most. It's in every class. It's like top 3 basically. I think there are cards that are better than Prison Yogg, but there's very few. There's only a few. And actually, right around the end of the stream, I'm actually going to release my video on the top 10 best cards in Arena right now. The top 10 best legendaries, I mean. That's going to release like right at the end of the stream, where I talk about them. Prison Yogg is very high, but it's not number 1. Wish I had a better play right now. Probably try to trade into a better play. I guess that works. Is Pally Beast? What the hell is Pally Beast? This guy's double blood. He is double blood. Frickin'. Dude, the fact that I can't buff this is so bad, actually. I have to dump this now. The people ask like why this card's really OP. Really, it's because of the death rails, because it just makes such an unbelievably sticky board that like unless you're a warlock and have Defile or something, like it's just impossible to deal with. Just straight up impossible. Yeah, if you can get like Poison Divine Shield. We never hit Divine Shield, so that made it worse, but yeah. That also helps. Oh nice, I drew one of those. Boom boom. You go here. You go boom. And then what else do I do? Veranus was good. Yeah, but I also didn't need to. Seems okay.
I can be very persuasive.
Holy shit. For some reason he's just randomly playing on Veranus. It's kind of annoying. This is why I say random, and then people in chat are like, hey, this guy's calling his opponent snipers, this guy's toxic. Haven't I already beaten? I've already gone through 2 different Ashbringers. One was buffed. You guys ready for the 3rd Ashbringer? No. What am I saving this for? Next game? Probably, right? I like saving things for next game. Oh, you pulled a Riastraza with Dirty Rat? Excellent. There's a lot of really bad undeads right now. We did, chat. We gave him a fitting end. Should catch a Pokemon with Discord. Caught a Swablu. Don't think I keep a Fairy Dragon. Thanks, Cafe, a lot. O2 with Warrior. Yeah, Warrior can be. It's started to feel a little more consistent to me lately. It can be rough. Probably go double 1, right? I can stealth the dirigible, but I don't know if that's. I might never draw that anyway. Probably just play this shit. So it's drafted as opposed to it spontaneously coming to existence. There's no way to know if he. It doesn't show it. Does it? Does it show an animation if he gets the discount or not? I don't know actually. He values 2 face damage over killing a 1/1. Interesting. I'll probably kill this, I guess, right? You can't imagine Warrior being a good matchup? Yeah, probably not. But we have dragons and beasts and random. If you have random, you always win. That's the rule in modern Hearthstone. We really aren't just like a complete like face rush warrior, like, so we should do better in theory, but yeah, I mean, it may be difficult. We have to just continue to just pressure in the mid-range, which we should be able to do in theory, but they don't have whirlwinds, so I actually think I like this more than I like just getting the Primordial Explorer. The Primordial Explorer is just way more easily dealt with just like a Sword Eater or something. I mean, a Sword Eater would be annoying here too, but that could have gotten worse. I can play Zip Gunner, or I can play Explorer, right? Zip Gunner has a small chance of hitting the skeleton, which would be kind of cool. It's a pretty small chance though. It's still probably worth it, honestly. Let's trade this first, see what happens. So I think I go for a Hero Power. Nothing is taunt. I have this to kill, like if he has a big puffed up minion now, but I can use this. I could have done this to set it up proactively, but this is also a really good buff for this guy. If I can hit it there.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
That's a useful card. Do I just go full board control? A little weird that when I do that, he's just going to board clear us. Does Inquisitor work if it's still frozen? Yes. Ooh, Beast Rush. Maybe this forces an overreaction. I don't have any further use of this, so. And I think going double 3 might have been better than this, but also it's like this is a buff target too. It's a little weird. Fuck. I think we have a problem now. I appear to have given my opponent a win condition. I forgot that warrior is actually a priest now. It's kind of a problem. You got Reestrada with the rogue 4 mana guy that gives you another guy. I don't know which guy this is, but that sounds glorious. I think I might want more draw. They're all good, actually. Even the dragon. Sleepy dragon. I really shouldn't need draw, though. Yeah, we also have the 10-gallon hat, so... yeah, it's probably this. I could have coined the 10-gallon hat. Maybe I should have started with that and then coined the other stuff. Because that probably was better, because... then if I just happen to draw a serpent, I can just play it. That was probably better. Why do we use Firestone over Hearthstone deck tracker? I assume you're talking about Hearthstone deck tracker. Honestly, the main reason is I got really annoyed that Hearthstone deck tracker... they don't seem to care a lot about Arena, and like there were a lot of times where after rotations they would have the secret tracker. This is the single reason, is they would just not have the secret tracker up to date for months. Sometimes months, but usually weeks, but like sometimes like for very long periods of time. And that was honestly the main reason that I was like, okay, all right, I'm just not going to use this anymore. Because I can't trust, if I'm using a tool and I can't trust it to be accurate, I'm just not going to use the tool. They did after 2 days. Yeah, I think they may have been better recently, but it was a long period of time that they were just not good about it. And I was just like, okay, I'm just going to move on. It's probably because way more people care about Arena suddenly. And they figured, oh, we better actually do it on time, but... nice. Firestone also just has certain features that are just better. Like, it tracks certain things that Hearthstone Deck Tracker doesn't. I still actually run Hearthstone Deck Tracker on the side. I just don't show it, but I do run it because they still have better, like, run tracking. Hearthstone doesn't really do that. I think Hearth Arena does it, but I don't run Hearth Arena. I'm running 3. I'm only running 2 trackers. Yeah, if I was running... I could run 3. I could also run Hearth Arena to use... but if I ran Hearth Arena for their tracking, I would just not use Hearthstone Deck Tracker at all. But... I can't target it. Ah! He wasted a pickaxe. You can tell what I'm doing too. Where's the WoW button? Do I just go Raptor now? This just kills this though. I mean, do I still just go Raptor? So I don't know. Am I supposed to just hold on to it? I don't know why, but I honestly thought I had a coin for some reason. Because honestly, if there's anyone involved with like Hearthstone deck tracker, like I wouldn't mind if you guys like, if they like committed to like doing a better job with that, then maybe I'd even consider like jumping back. But like at the same time, it's like I was very vocal, like communicating to them. I'm like, hey, you guys need to fix this, and then repeatedly they just would not update it on time. And then I'm just like, okay. At a certain point, I'm just like, hey, like, fuck it, man. Like. Because the only conclusion I've drawn from that is they don't give a fuck about Arena. And it's like, well, if they don't give a fuck about Arena, I probably shouldn't give a fuck about them either, right? The Firestone dev is actually, he cares about Arena a lot more. You can kind of tell he's a big Arena fan, so it makes me also want to support him a little more. Oh yeah, 100%. It's just a text list. Like we actually, there's someone that was that's a supporter of our channel too, viewer and stuff. He they have an open code repository. I can show you. I can find the link actually. It's literally just all they have to do to update it is they just update a text file which shows which sets are in Arena. That's all it is, and it took them weeks. Sometimes. You could have had a 5-1 live. Chose not to. You can literally... It's a public code repository, so, like, we had a guy that actually... He PR'd it himself, and it still took him a week to update it. Even when it was PR'd in their code repository, it still took him a week. I could rush this if I want to, actually. I could rush the bunny, actually. I'd probably rather rush this, though, right? I think I'd rather be patient, even though I could throw stuff out. I've learned to be a little more patient in this meta, because you just can't expect to win early anymore. His trades were the worst you've ever seen. Yeah, they weren't great. I mean, he could have. I wasn't paying attention even before, but like he could have just easily saved a 5-1 at the end there, which would have made our trade significantly harder. Would have forced me to do more. There's a choke all discovered, but we have Veranus. I think it's worth using here. Fuck! For some reason I thought I had coin again. What's up, John Coffin? How you doing? Stop drawing snakes. I'll try. That is a large lad. Is there any reason not to just play double poison and saddle up? None of the cards that troll you are beasts, right? So I just do that. Sheep? Yeah, sheep does exist, that's true. I don't think sheep ruins our life here, though. Sheep is a beast and a mech, actually. I think it's large. Okay, so I want to buff this. Oh my god. I blame chat for this. This is chat's fault. By the way, if you happen to have one, this isn't me in this turn, yeah, so it would still live. I'm gonna trade for something better, right? Not quite. I don't know, too many things I could do. I probably should have played this. Oh, I can still play it. I missed lethal, by the way. Oh, I actually still have lethal. This is chat's fault. We have lethal. I blame chat for this.
Let the hunt begin by fang and claw.
I think I'll take the coin. I clear stuff. Do I go for the poison? Have to, right? How good is Spelkin in this class? Tremors. There's a few shitters actually. They're not that great actually. I think you take the Sunspot and you trade it whenever you can. Eventually Had'll draw this. It's my favorite class to play in Arena, assuming classes are balanced. Well, I picked the OP class, but generally I like Warlock, but Warlock has been very bad for a very long time actually, so. Isn't Sunspot just a better fire elemental? Well, sometimes this doesn't have a battle cry and fire elemental does. I mean, this is a power creep on pretty much anything that's ever existed, assuming you have the quick draw. But what are the odds this hits? You might draw the hat, which isn't very useful. I can just go coin worm. It's like if I could go, if Wrestler always draws Silver Serpent, that would be probably better, but it doesn't. Well, I think so. I mean, I think it feels like the safe thing is just go worm and then smork him. It's just really awkward if it hits like Raptor. It's not that awkward though. Fuck me. Wrong order. Again, extra Raptor this way though. That was the only bad draw too. Like everything else was, I mean, it's not a bad draw because like now we have like the most OP Raptor ever. Is there a command? I don't think I have a command actually. I should probably do that actually. I want to wait a turn for the Raptor, right? I think I want to be able to trade into this too. I was hoping for a better draw there. Actually, I can't even coin because I need to do this turn. It may have been worth using a serpent to protect that thing a little more. They will eat a poison, which would be good value for us. Shit. Where they post microdress? They're on the. It's in the Blizzard forums. They hide them basically for some reason I don't understand. But yeah, they're on. Let me check. Is this? Do I still have it on my? Yeah, I think I still have it on the clipboard.
Fireball ready.
Wait, this actually draws Sunspot later, which is nice, but I don't do it yet. I have a spare mana, I think, no matter what I do, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a guaranteed Sunspot, but it doesn't help me until turn 9, really. But if we just draw the Sunspot... When's the last time I went 0-3? We don't talk about it? Yeah, they don't give a lot of details when they adjust things, which is rather annoying, actually. Hey, you can watch some other streamers. Some streamers never go 0-3 because they go 0-2, they just retire automatically. So, some of them never go 0-3. Taunt, great. Holy fuck. I still have 2 serpents. I need to draw 1. Some streamers retire with 0-0. Well, yeah, some do that multiple times a stream. I can understand, to be honest, because as a content creator, it would benefit me, honestly, if I retired like any below average deck and I just only tried to get 12s for YouTube and stuff, you know? Like, I can understand. But to me, it's like out of the spirit of Arena to even do that, you know? I think playing every deck is like kind of part of it, you know? I probably greeted this way too long, to be honest, anyway. I probably should have played this earlier, but I can play it now. This card, it's actually insane how OP this card is. Just get all the stats in the world. More health, or do I... What the fuck is this? Health or Death Rattle? I'd rather have health. If I can also get Death Rattle. Like, what is this card? Twitch. This is so dumb. Who is the person? Someone asked in the YouTube chat, like, why is this card so strong? Do you have any questions left?
You asked for it.
by fang and claw.
I could honestly keep this combo. Wouldn't be the craziest thing, but I want to find like the buzzards and shit, right? Fairy dragon, destroy the mage, just like the good old days. Fuck. Why is Prison Yogg so good? It just does too much for one card. Yeah, there's a risk when you play it generally, but like it usually at least kills a minion on your opponent's board if you target something. So like it does something, and then it's just so much sustained value. It just gets you really far ahead. It's just like really strong though, because like it gets running constructed because of how fucking strong it is, and it doesn't make any sense for that card to see play in constructed, but that's just how OP that card is. Buffs enemy minion 3 times? True. I'm tempted to just stick the Gal Snake here. I could just play a 4. But I also want to stick a Gal Snake and then protect it, which is kind of troll, but I want to. That seems even more fair. I don't know. I want to do this, I'm going to do this. I think it's actually like not completely trolling, because if you have 2 of those Raptors, yeah, I've heard that too, is like if you have multiple, it just becomes really dumb too. I haven't really seen that much. Well, I played against a Hunter at like, what, like 9 or 10 wins that had 3 of them. His deck was shit otherwise. It's just like, oh, I think I figured out why Hunter's good. Okay, well that kind of worked out. They're worth sticking this. Hunter is generally underrepresented in the win rates. I think Hunter actually probably is just OP right now. It's very possible. I haven't been playing a lot of Hunter myself, but it's very possible Hunter actually is just the best class for a skilled player. It's very possible. I'm not saying that's true, but it might be true. Oftentimes it is. You know, when I had my like #1 streak, that was when Hunter was like #4 on the win rates, and that was the class that I went 12 with like 5 times in that streak. It's kind of like the worst one to ever get. You've had a terrible Hunter? Yeah, my first like 1 or 2 Hunters were also terrible. I think you can just completely whiff it, but it seems like it's good most of the time. As far as I can tell, I just haven't had a lot of them. What's our hate phase? It might be better to play this instead of hero powering though. Honestly, because maybe it's too early to just start hero powering when I have something else that's actually productive. Really? Okay. You can just run into hard counter warriors. Well, you need to have just enough of the Raptors that you can just create boards that are unkillable. We might just go Raptor next turn. I mean, we'll see if we get a Veranus, obviously, but if we get a good Veranus, which this is a good Veranus, probably ends the game. Well, that's also really good too, but is that better? That might be better than Veranus, actually. Veranus just leaves a larger mini on the board, but then I'd be wasting this. I like how I have my legendary and I'm like, well, I could also just play a 3-drop and that's actually better than my legendary, possibly. It might be safer to use Veranus because we actually have the setup for it, actually, but yeah. We got an emote out of our opponent, so our opponent thinks we're really lucky now. So it works, right? Oh my god, Conductivity Fireball. To kill 2 1/2s and a 2/3. I'd probably just do this, right? I just don't have a good enough play otherwise. Otherwise I would go like Tempo Worm, Tempo Word, but sure that's better than Wind Fury. I could take a Cannot Be Targeted, but that's worse than Stealth, right? Take this to try to allow it to survive AoE. More Stealth? Okay. Double Stealth is, but I guess I probably could have just taken Cannot Be Targeted the second time, I guess. Also, it's like either he deals with this or he doesn't, right? Malygos is intellect. To be honest, I forgot he even played a Malygos.
My hand is too full.
We found out how he got to 3-0, chat. Oh, this poor guy, he died before turn 7. That's why I took the +1/+1 buff, by the way, if you were wondering. It's actually very important. The problem is I'm 1 off lethal still. Second box? Yeah, probably, true. This guy's probably in shock. It's like, this hunter has no fucking damage? What the hell? You can get rescue from farmhand? Yes. You weren't able to last week because it was, like, bugged. You couldn't discover the new cards before the official launch. But now you can. This guy's like, amazing, I'm a high roller. Yeah, you are a high roller and you still died. Got him, champ. Hey, warrior. Hey, that class that has 1,000,000 health. Hey, we're the class that's supposed to kill people that have less than 1,000,000 health. Hey! Help. I have a 6-mana 6/6 though. Yeah, that helps. I have a 6-mana 6/6. Go. Win me the game. Hit my opponent in the face 5 times. Go. Go. Hit my opponent in the face 5 times. Come on. Go. He's coining in that and swinging. That seems very dumb, but okay. He must have the most insane deck ever. I have a lot of duplicates, but I also have a lot of draws, so I believe. YOLO. Why did all of my opponent's bombers all hit only enemies? My bombers, literally every bomber I play is a flame imp. And literally all of my opponent's bombers are literal gods. They're paid to win. I mean, this guy literally has the 1,000 win portrait, so he's probably paid $1 million in Hearthstone, right? That's kind of the rule. He's probably paid literally $1 million. I guess I just take this. Oh, nice. I got a 3-drop. I high rolled, chat. You see this high roll right here? You see how I high rolled a 3-drop? You see this high roll? You see how good I am at the game? Look at this high roll. This is what makes me a professional Hearthstone player. You see these high rolls? Okay, that's actually a high roll. We got double 3-drop. Look at how good we are, chat. Fuck off, dude. You see me get a fucking 1-1, and then you're like, oh wow. I'm not toxic, chat. You're toxic. I don't know what you're talking about. Gaslighting? Yeah, that is actually gaslighting. That's true. I just play this right. I don't have the mana to do this. I just need to make sure I attack with this before I kill off the hair. They should have unnerfed desert hair. I don't know what you could do with it though. I mean, you'd have to change the text to make it actually like playable. Last year, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. Oh no, actually you wouldn't need to. Yeah, it could just be like a 2/2 actually. They'd have to change the actual token though, which they probably don't want to do. Use to summon copies? Well yeah, there's a reason it doesn't though, because that would be OP in certain things. But because they actually nerfed it for like actual reasons. But they could make it where it's just like if it summons 1/1 hairs, but then it just is a like a 2 health, for example. That'd be fine. Or it's like a 2/2. What's the problem though? Well, Raptor, save me. Useless. Need poison. Yeah, this roll has not been great. The health will help, I guess. We didn't get those in like really the right order. So yeah. He has a trial by fire, so he's pretty much unbeatable. That's about how current balance works. Maybe if I took Deathwing. If I had Deathwing, if I took the Deathwing, then maybe next turn. Actually, the Reborn's really good. If he doesn't have a ping here, we get an extra draw with that taunt. That's huge, actually. I'm staying because we have a lot of value. We have all the serpents, obviously the buzzards. I can draw the serpents and then suddenly the DQA activates. Like, we're not totally fucked. It doesn't seem like he has a lot of armor gain to activate the Vezix, so... Shit.
Is not safe.
This is like always serpent at this point, right? So we still have multiple beasts. We'll hit serpent though, right? Okay, we're just not skilled enough apparently. We don't have enough time. We just gotten like too many consecutive low rolls in a row. We're kind of dead at this point. I think we'd actually be favored, but we just gotten like completely screwed by draws here. Well, the problem is like I also needed to hero power that turn, but I'm not hero powering, so... But like drawing the beast is like equally important. That's why like it might have been better to not even play the 4 and just hero power instead. But we're just too far behind now. We had just a free win here, but like our draws were just like hilariously bad. Seems like.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
Almost dead on board, but not quite. There's a small chance that, I mean, if we top deck the Serpent and then this activates, there's still a chance. Our opponent's been over trading pretty hard, so. These trades are killing you? True. Maybe if I took Deathwing, right? If I took Deathwing, maybe we'd be in a better spot. Just didn't expect we would low roll this hard. Okay, we got the Serpent. Do I Serpent or do I Dragon Queen first? Hat can draw another Serpent potentially. I think it might be better to Serpent first. This is what? This is a 3/3 though. It just actually doesn't kill this one. I think I like using a Serpent though. That's a really weak turn from him, most likely. I mean, he doesn't just happen to have like insane synergy for that, which I'm pretty sure he wouldn't though. He did discover it, but Unfortunately, because this can't be targeted, I can't buff it. I have to rely on the Alex now. Nice. Do I kill the 88 or do I kill the Vezix? The problem is he can respawn the Vezix if I don't kill it, so I have to kill the Vezix, right?
cycle of life is reborn anew. Good explorer comes prepared.
Take a taunt here. We're only at 4 health, but Warrior usually doesn't buff minions or do other stuff.
Nobody run from me!
Knowing him, he'll trade anyway. It's probably true. Well, he's trading. It's only his first excavate. Cactus Rager. No Cactus Rager. It's actually like the best card you could have in this spot though, unironically. We can go for lifesteal, we can, yeah, but I can also go for taunt. With taunt I might just be dead. Yeah, like this isn't good enough. With taunt, even if I trade here, I'm also dead. So I have to do this, right? It's the only play. No. He was gifted an unlosable game by the Blizzard RNG gods, so.
None can escape my fury.
By fang and claw! Feed the fish, landlubber! Toys are much more fun to breed!
I could have coined this to contest this more directly, but I still... We get the buff this way, it's probably better. Man, we drew a lot of spells, which really sucks. Actually, though. Yeah, we drew that one turn too late, but it's still really good here. Okay, we won. Yeah, unless he's holding on to a backstab, this is just completely game over. I got Divine Shield? Fuck! I didn't need Divine Shield. God damn it. What's up, Peter? Appreciate your comments. Actual low roll. I didn't need Divine Shield, damn it. Just grind him out of resources, I guess. Okay. Didn't know I was up against a Death Knight. That's fine. He's losing by so much. It's like almost even hard to explain how much he's losing by. Actually. I'll go for taunts to try protect this, I guess. Because to be honest, I don't think it matters. I'm gonna go for health first. More health. Taunt! Fuck. Go for poison to actually try to get like actual board control. No crate first. I don't know if this having 2/2 really makes that much of a difference. Like, the purpose of the crate is really to buff the skeleton. Opponent's just doing things that all seem very futile compared to my overwhelming power. That seems unfortunate for him, chat. And if only I had saddle up right now. Max Knight's literally Max Knight, yes. That was not what I wanted to draw. I mean, you can't have a Bloodluster or anything right now. So I'd probably just go phase. I guess. I'm not really great on these things. It's possible it's just better to trade because you never know nowadays. Killing us with their own card chat. I draft 3 Silver Serpents, I still lose to Silver Serpent. Disaster. I actually might die. He's only so safe because he discovered multiple freezes by chance. You don't think he has 9 damage? Well, he doesn't need 9, he only needs like 5. Enjoying the run so far. It depends very much on the result of this game. Shit, it's like I have to trade. Like, I have nothing that helps me right now. So let's trade Everett. I'm actually closer to dead now. 2/2 hero power. This could also give crush though, is the thing. So it's like this could actually be better. That was rare, right? Oh no, that was common. Didn't get Rock. Rock killed us, right? And Rock didn't quite kill us. Okay. Silver Shapes have been unclutched this round. It's actually been remarkably bad. It's been remarkable how bad they've been, yeah. That's 100% true. I probably need to go for the three shots at King Crush before I even think about anything else, right? So I kill this. Would never hit anything in my life. He could get sap is the problem. So if I play high main, like, it could just get sapped. Well, that would have won the game automatically, but okay. I mean, it still does actually. Spicy. We just had to make that game interesting. I can't believe that was even close. We just had like, man, the last couple of games, we'll get better luck now, right? Because we had multiple games where we just had like the absolute worst draw RNG possible, basically, right? So now it'll be better. I have a Titan Forge Traps in this deck? Huh? I didn't know I had that fucking card. Because this is like the best card in my deck and I haven't drawn it yet. The Secretables, man. Let me check the win rates, actually. The Mulligan win rate is still absurdly high. Yeah, we'll try this. It's still really good. You still have the one, you have the 3-drop when they attack your face and other things. Yeah, it's true. If you play it early, like Snipe, yeah, it's just a proactive assassinate, which is useful. I don't think people will probably play around it either. Not that you really can when it's super early. Ogre! Oh, I just got 4 free face damage. But we get a free poison minion. Get fucked. Bruh! I think because we can just spend 4 mana here, I think we do that. That would help with this, technically, but it's fine, I think. Bait and Switch would be very delayed. I'll take Snipe first. It's not explosive. You take either Freezing or Bait and Switch. Take Bait and Switch. The problem with Freezing is that it could possibly hurt a Babbling Book or something. Let me grab beverage, be right back. Get sniped, Ogre. How to check available cards for all classes right now in Arena. The easiest way is to go to the official Hearthstone website. Do I have I probably have a command for this. Wait, cards. Yeah, that's actually that. Which shows that. The official Hearthstone website generally shows it. I guess I'll go double 3 next turn because I can. Actually, I'll do this. That works too. And grab beverage and we'll be right back. That is a buffed up warg, but okay. The problem is that he did just play a secret. It could be explosive runes, but I guess I'm willing to let this die then. Sure. I probably should have gone face first. I'll still go face. Okay. Given that, like, I don't think it just didn't look like a ward. But, yeah, some people do just play random wards like that. Sometimes I do too, just because people won't expect them. So it's probably counterspell. If I play this, it probably gets countered. So do I just not? Given that it's probably a secret, it's probably counterspell. I probably just don't. This would also activate his Vayne, which would be a disaster if I were to play that. So I definitely don't play this. It might be worth doing this just in case it is Vayne, so that I get the insane saddle up value. Might be worth it. But I don't know. Considering that nothing triggers if I just go this in hero power, that's probably better anyway. Because I get to just do this. So that just seems fine. We just have a good enough play that's always winning, basically, so... Even as mages, I'm losing to saddle up. Except I'm not losing. In this case, we're not losing, actually, to be very clear. We're actually not losing saddle up. We are defeating... we're defeating the Bellowing Flames, but... It is actually Vayne. I've seen a lot of Vaynes lately, which is crazy because it's an epic card. But I've been seeing a lot of Vaynes. When there's new secrets, it's like people just always pick the new secrets. Like, it's a new secret, it must be good, right? Blizzard balances the game. New cards won't be bad, right? Because usually they do make the new cards OP of anything, so it's a fair assumption if it's a card you don't know if you came back after a year. If it's a card you've never seen before, it probably is good, but then it's just, like, also sometimes it's not good and then you get cacked. But, you know. Give him the Smuggler's Crate. Well, I can give him Nightmare too, to represent the fact that he's in a current Nightmare. That makes it better, right? He's in a Nightmare because he's losing. He's playing Arena. Not only is he playing Arena, which is already a Nightmare, but he's also losing. Disaster. You can't make any of these kind of jokes anymore because people actually like Arena now because Blizzard actually supported Arena, and now suddenly Arena is amazing. We can't make all... Remember when we used to make all these like Arena is dead jokes? But we can't anymore. Arena is actually the liveliest mode in Hearthstone. Do I just create the buzzard? Probably do, right? I mean, turn one, I'll just play the weapon. And I may create this. Maybe I should have created this turn, even. To guarantee it goes there, in case I draw another beast. Yeah, I think I do. Is the 2/5 Hunter Legendary good? The 5-drop? It's actually pretty good, but I think it's pretty good, but it's not amazing, but it's fine. Pretty good. The taunt might get us more card draw. Which help with our buffs.
Don't have grease in some sludge.
He's giving us draws. Oh, that's huge. Huge!
They grew up so fast.
That's a card.
For the Macrothon!
This actually seems really good for us. What's strange is the time lost Raptor is only a 70 on Hearth Arena. Yeah, I wouldn't have, I forget what I said. I'd have to look at my card review. Like, that's something that was, like, very hard to see, I think. I feel like I probably said it was pretty good, but I probably didn't say. Like, the thing is that, yeah, like, it's a 110 at least on the tier list. It's one of the best cards in the game, period. I probably thought it was pretty good, but I probably didn't see that it was going to be like the best card in the game. That's a hard card to see, I think. Sometimes I'll say like, hey, these guys aren't accurate, but it's like, I don't even blame them for that one. Like, that was hard. That was a hard one to see, that it would be that OP. But yeah, they'll probably adjust it at some point. It was a corridor creeper, but well, I knew corridor creeper was OP when I saw it. To be fair, like when I saw corridor creeper and people were rating it like below average, I'm like, wait, are you guys fucking dumb? Do you guys lack brain cells? But was it okay? I mean, I probably shouldn't call anyone out, but like, I mean, if you just happen to have a name that starts with D and ends with READS. And you rate it like a 2 out of 5, like, and I was just like, excuse me, what? We always draw the rush, right? We drew the rush, chat. We did it. At that point, he's like, okay, the skill difference is too large. Gotta concede. Why is my Twitter name Kolst Arrow and this is AI Kolst? That's an excellent question, actually. His hand seems playable. I think we have discovered why Hunter is good. We should play more Hunters. You get to just play like a 2-mana 3/4 that also draws cards and also hand buffs. This class is OP. Hey Cora, how you doing? I was actually very surprised. I used to be a Hunter main, but I haven't been playing Hunter lately. I didn't get offered it a lot, so I haven't been playing it much this meta. Now suddenly Hunter is like, Hunter actually might actually pass Death Knight on HS Replay. That's crazy. So my leaderboard runs were very much pushed by Hunter just being good. So Smuggler's Crate? Yeah, it was never good, but like, was Smuggler's Crate, was it? I forget, was it a 1-mana card before? Or was it always 0 mana? There's a lot more synergy for it than there ever was before. It was 1 mana? Yeah. When it was 1 mana, it was just not good, right? Yeah. I mean, it probably would have seen play if there was more synergy, honestly, at the time, but now there's like way more synergy and it's 0 mana, so suddenly it's really good. And we got Flame Water, disaster. We get all of our card draw now. We did it, chat. Probably play this. Probably. You missed Dispatch Kodo? If Dispatch Kodo was in right now, yeah, that would be pretty good. What set was Dispatch Kodo in? I don't remember. It was a pretty old set, right? Gadgetan? Yeah, really old set. Same set as Smuggler's Crate? Oh, okay, but Smuggler's Crate came back because of, right, the wild set, but it didn't. I see, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I just played this for it. It's not the craziest thing to play this either, but I mean, this just seems better. What's that beast call again? The 4-mana 3/3 rush? I don't know actually. I don't have it in this deck. But yeah, that card is really good too. Hunter just has a lot of really good cards right now. A lot of them. That was a weird pop. That was a pop in my back somewhere. Suzu? That sounds comparable to Snoo Snoo. You just talking about Snoo Snoo? What? What are you saying? Yeah, Twisted Frostwing. That is it. Yes. Okay. Our mage point appears to be dead, but
I'm gonna win big.
you think about the next game. You haven't figured out how to draft a good hunter deck. Any tips? The first tip is you see the Raptor card, you pick it. That's the main tip. This is probably the one of the 5 strongest cards in Arena period right now, I think, including legendaries. Pick this card. I would actually have to look because I don't remember what I said about it. Because it's straight up like top 10 cards in the game. It's 100% top 10. It might be top 5. I'm actually releasing my video on YouTube in... Well, I have it currently scheduled for 45 minutes. If this run goes longer, I might push it out. But like, where I talk about the top 10 legendaries in Arena right now. What I think of the top 10 legendaries. I'll probably let it release at the time actually. So it'll be out in 45 minutes. But I shall do this so that I can let this get buffed. But I should do one for non-legendaries too. Raptor will probably be like number 2 on that list, maybe. Trial by Fire is gonna be number 1, I think. I don't know. Trial by Fire, Raptor, and Forged by Wills are the top 3. I think. I think those are the top 3. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Maybe like Farmhand. But
Reporting for duty.
if I get a copy of Buzzard, that's insane. Spellcan is hit or miss in... We reviewed this earlier. Like, it's very hit or miss in Hunter. So I may just take a... Well... I'm gonna get my hand buffed, though, which makes Spellcan better. So maybe I just take this, actually. Yeah, actually, that makes sense. You think Hunter can overtake DK? It might, actually. Midnight Wolf and Snake Eyes carry DH so hard. Well, Midnight Wolf helps when... You know, I do notice that you guys put a specific card boost on Midnight Wolf, and that definitely helps. When the card has a specifically higher, heightened offering rate compared to every other common in the game. That definitely helps with Demon Hunter. Because otherwise Demon Hunter would be pretty bad, actually. I don't even really want to, like, I want this to die is the funny thing. You might have a slightly higher offering rate. It might just be the class difference, yeah. It shows up on like HS replay as being like very much higher. I'm gonna do this. Seems pretty good.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
Because if we jump through HS replay, this is what we see. Like, I understand that like this might not match reality, but like the two highest win rate, the two highest appearance rate cards, class cards, are both in Demon Hunter. One's Midnight Wolf, the other one is Eldar Stars. Which is not a problem, but like it's just an observation we have, you know. Which is probably a lot because they're just picked more as well. Like, that's definitely a thing as well. Yeah, but Odin, nice. Yeah, Odin is a good time. If you go through every class, the next most common card is Emerald Explorer. There's only 3 cards above 60%. And there's 4. Primal Explorer is actually 1 too. And there's a few more. All the Explorers are very high. Flunky's also very high. But I know like Demon Hunter has a lot of their good cards adjusted up because Demon Hunter has so many cards that do not work in Arena. I think it's a very much a challenge because they have so many weird synergy cards that it probably requires more intervention to make it a playable class, I think. That's one thing. Because otherwise it would just be completely terrible. Demon Hunter's been like sub 35% win rate before. And it's because of that, because they have so many like the relics and stuff, because there just aren't enough relics to make them actually draftable and stuff, and they're terrible cards standalone, so. So it makes it a challenge a little bit, I think. Do I go Forge in this, or do I can play a lot of stats, but given this, I mean, I'm probably killing this. I can go Saddle Up. I probably just go Saddle Up, right? If I just go Saddle Up and play this, nothing bad ever happens to me, right? Surely. I was promised by Korra that nothing bad would ever happen if I did this, so. True, exactly. Twin Tyrant's still annoying. I mean, it just feels like a card now. That's the thing, is like to be honest, I hated Descent of Dragons when it came out, but like most of those cards just feel like cards now. The last couple of times Descent of Dragons been in, it's been totally fine. Twin Tyrant isn't bad at all. Well, I played against a Paladin that played the lifesteal, the card that gives your leftmost minion lifesteal, and then they play a Twin Tyrant. And then that Twin Tyrant is also heals you for 8. And then it's insane. But generally speaking, yeah, Deputization Aura. Yeah, it's fair. That made it a lot stronger too. I think I still won that game, but I'll go for a 2-3. If he has a Plague Strike, I'll uninstall the game instantly. If he doesn't have a Plague Strike, I don't have to uninstall the game. We did a chat. Man, I really don't have a lot for this. I might just forge then and wait on this. Seems reasonable enough. Want to get like at least like another buff or two. You checked my Hunter card review of Badlands. I didn't even mention Raptors. It's possible I just completely skipped it. That's also possible.
My blood for the Lich King.
Can't be wrong if I never rate it. You guys, I also just completely forgot to rate Mage. I didn't do a Mage card review. I just completely forgot to do Mage. Decent card, probably 4 out of 5. Well, your Dredge would give everything like a 4.5 out of 5, right? He usually good. That's his default rating, like 4.5. I probably just said it was a 4.5. Yeah, this is actually a hard choice. I wasn't expecting any hard choices here. What the fuck? He actually doesn't even have... I was going to say I could snipe a Possessive Fire, but he's actually 2 Blood, 1 Frost. He doesn't even have Possessive Fires, so... If it was next turn, I could snipe a Gnome Muncher. Whatever. I'll still take this. Okay. What was the broken thing I gave a 1.5? I think Dreads gave Puzzle Box a 1.5. I think it was Puzzle Box. And Puzzle Box is still probably in the top 50 of arena cards ever made. To be fair, it's really hard to pre-evaluate those kind of things, right? Card like that. Oh, I just sniped a fucking 5-drop. Nice. Oh, Wind Fury. Greetings, sir! I see you would like to take an extra 7 damage to the face. Yeah, we got like maximum value out of those. Oh, I don't have Keck weight. Okay, let me add that in a second. Well, I had another. Can you imagine if I had another Wind Fury here? If I get another Wind Fury here, that would be pretty troll. Can you imagine? That'd be like hilariously troll. Alright, this seems fine. Maybe I should push a little more, but I can't lethal him, so. Did it add yet? Oh, that's the other thing. Raptor was from the old set, right? It was from the wild set. That was the thing, yeah. So actually, I never did review it. That's true, actually. Because it came from the wild set. It wasn't actually in Arena before. That's the other thing. Because I think it came from Caverns at the time. I made it just in time. It's a Warlock. I'd probably rather play this.
Buying or selling.
So we'll go for this. Yeah, Warlock can be terrifying. But yeah, that was brought up in the YouTube chat, and I realized, yeah, like, the reason I never card rated Raptor, I never did a review for the Caverns of Time cards. That was why. And it was from Caverns of Times. That's why I never, I think we do this. Okay. I could go all phase there, to be honest.
Annihilation is the only cure.
Caverns of Time was like an anime time skip. We go off screen for a while and come back stronger, basically, yeah. What's weird is, like, yeah, there are certain cards. There are some cards that got like the most insane buffs ever, and some cards that were just kind of like, you know, really small buffs. But then there are also the cards that are completely new, and like, I think as far as Arena is concerned, Raptor is the only card that's like super broken, right? I might be missing one, maybe. Paladin Legendary. Oh, is Rooney? Rooney is also from Caverns of Time? That's the one you're talking about, right? Yeah, that one too. Rogue Legendary? What was the Rogue Legendary from Caverns of Time? Well, he played into his bait and switch very badly, so nice. Oh, his Mad Bomber is actually able to hit his side of the board. That's nice. It's different from most of my opponent's Mad Bombers. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did he lose to Jiraxis? It's Jiraxis, bro. Well, that's the thing, is that he wouldn't have drawn it because it was at the bottom of his deck, so not actually. It didn't really do anything bad for him. Effectively. So I think I do this. I could get the dragon, but he would probably trade anyway.
A simple spell should do.
Buying or selling.
Well, yeah, this card is like completely insane because effectively it's usually a 4-mana 7/7 with really no downside. It's insanely strong. Yeah, and sometimes you have the synergy, it's much better too. I'm actually surprised that Warlock has this card and it's not performing better than it is, frankly. And many people are misplaying it, it's partially it. Can leave up 3 damage, right? This should be okay. I could have killed the 3/5 instead. But I like having the hero power here too. So that would have protected the skeleton though. So it might have been worth it. Probably was worth it. To try to protect this, make the skeleton a little bit harder to kill. Probably should have done that actually. Well, it would have died anyway, so. I can go 3 and 3. Hero power to kill 1. Serpent to kill 1. And then I just play a poison. Yeah, I don't get the quick draw, it sucks. I mean, this will be active soon enough. 2 Tolvir of all things. I could, instead of protecting this, maybe instead of protecting this, I just play this. I think so, so that just to try to get to the Tolvirs faster. I actually kind of want to taunt all of a sudden. You can draw a serpent for that. That's pretty good, actually. Your opponents always had a way to freeze your Fellweaver. Well, the thing was, is Fellweaver came out, it was like the best card in the game. There were certain metas afterwards where... Mage just had Ray of Frost, and yeah, Spare Part Freeze was a thing too. And it made it so much worse. Because you would actually lose so often to that kind of bullshit. And it made it actually not that good anymore. But for a long time, it was really good. It was just, yeah, that kind of shit would completely screw it over. Do I rely on Raptors, or do I just, I need to just play these anyway, I think, to be honest. Even if I might even still do this, but probably not. I'll get taunt at some point, right? I'll get taunt at some point, right? Cool. I never doubted for a second. Defile? I don't think Defile can clear this. People asked, why is Raptor really good? Lord Godfrey. Lord Godfrey would actually clear this board. And this guy's deck is actually insane too. I mean, he's at 10 wins. I don't need a saddle up, right? I can go to Serpent plus Evasive, I think. I might just want to pop and kill this, actually. 3-3-3. I could go 3-3-3. I pop this first and then just see what happens, right? Because it's probably worth killing this. Because I can kill it off completely so easily. So then I just do this. And then I can think, basically. But yeah, 3-3-3 is fine, I guess, right? Because this isn't really doing that much, I guess. I would like kill this off, I guess, but I don't know that I care that much. Seems fine. Just, are you bothered by this? But probably not, right? This doesn't really matter. Like, because even if he gets a bunch of sludge on the bottom or something, like, he's not going to be able to just, like, kill us with them, I don't think. Because they would target minions instead of our phase, so seems fine.
Who's a good tentacle?
That was a mistake. A regrettable mistake.
What did I do wrong? I haven't figured that out. I don't know. I'm not paying that close attention, to be honest. Even though I'm staring at it, I'm like, I don't know.
Almost out of time.
They tap second? Oh, that's true. Tap mid? Yeah, that's fair. So he tapped into something? He probably tapped into his legendary, right? He doesn't play a legendary, right? He probably tapped into his legendary. And he's like, oh, fuck. Oh, I found the thing. I almost want to just play safer, because, like, I'm one off lethal right now, right? If I don't hit anything useful, this is kind of bad. It's lethal with hero power. 7, 9... No, it's one off. I have a damage counter here, which literally shows it's one off.
Life and hope of your fight.
Fuck me. I can, should play this too. I might die now. Me trades? I have to trade because I actually am very vulnerable to dying right now. Like, what I should have done this turn is probably not played this and just played the worm, because the worm would have reduced enough damage that I probably could have afforded to all phase. But playing this, I had to trade. If you play this and don't trade, you're just suiciding too often. But it looks like we would here. Oh wait, yeah, that was the game. He already discarded his Jiraxis. I realize.
I will fight with honor. By fang and claw.
Why is the weather so angry outside? What the fuck? The weather is just so angry. There's like wind. I'm not used to having weather. Let me grab beverage, be right back. Didn't I full mold, didn't I? And I still hit 0, 1, or 2 drops? Disaster.
Reporting for duty.
All three of these plays are okay, but I think I like going for the buff to hope it hits the, frankly, to hope it hits the Wurg. Yes! Oh my god, we're just so good at the game. You guys see how good we are at the game, chat? We gave ourselves a 1 in 4 to automatically win, and then we hit the 1 in 4 to automatically win. We did it, chat. Watch me lose. That's the rule. As long as you call it, it's skill. That is the rule. We called it, so it's skill. He can't actually... Oh, I fucked up actually, didn't I? I really should have played the 1/1s first.
Mother, we seek your counsel.
Yeah, that was actually really bad because I needed to play the other stuff first. It looks like it's not going to matter here, but it might still matter a little bit, but yeah, if you death rattles go off, if you're not aware, death rattles go off in order, so I should have played the spiders first so that if he does board clear us, then I get all the buffs on all of the beasts. Why do I have 2 Arctosaurus in my hand? Octosari? It's basically Fell Reaver, yeah. It just discards my whole deck. That's pretty good. Oh my god, Buzzard. Don't draw Serpent, please. Fuck! I'm gonna lose. I drew another Serpent! I'm just gonna get fucking scammed by Earthens. Ah, it's so dumb. I might do my stupid thing now. Maybe I do my stupid thing now. I think I have to, right? Because all my other plays aren't great. Well, it's an unbelievably sticky board, but yeah, I needed like less plants. Better than no plants maybe, but it's probably better to get that than to get no plants at all. But yeah, it ensures that we have a board so that Veranus will always work, so that's always a good thing. Oh fuck, I can't really deal with that. In worst case, I can probably kill this with Serpent, and then he only gets a Serpent, right? Which is like really bad, but like, it's better than him getting a fucking Raptor, because Raptor would win him the game automatically. Just block out the 12 air. That doesn't give me an answer to the 8/8 though. I mean, I could, but. He didn't kill this, so I can kill with this if I want to, the wrestler. Serpent kills 8/8, this kills this. You go here, something like that. And I just play like a 6/6, or I play this. I probably just play a 6/6. Or this is an 8/8, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna need to probably move my patio furniture because things are getting blown off of other buildings. I already see it. Probably a bad thing. Oh my god, he actually has a card for that. Disaster.
None may steal our secrets.
He had no holy spells left. Half his deck he has no holy spells. That's unusual.
Pay for your crime. Yes, all of them.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Move quickly.
The light dims, but we fire.
I like how you had that thing too.
A regrettable mistake.
A regrettable mistake. I'm almost afraid of playing the Octosari. I think I do play one here though. Octosari and Spear of the Badlands have like pretty nasty anti-synergy basically, because once you run out of cards you can't use Spear of the Badlands anymore either. I like how he just high rolled all three of those. He could have hit one of the Earthens instead of this, but other than that he maximally high rolled all of that. You can see how they got here. Yeah. This is how you have a good Paladin deck. Is you just you pick that cheese combo. Oh, he board locked himself out of the Earthen. True. So unfortunately we're a little bit off lethal, right? Why do you play the mech? Because he didn't use his brain. Unfortunately. Just 11 win things. Opponent has an 11 win deck. I haven't pointed out before this point, but he also has the name Arena God, but it's because maybe he yeah. But if you watch this on YouTube, some people are watching this on YouTube because we are live on YouTube. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Should we add Arena God? Maybe he'll say nice things about us. But anyway, yeah, it turns out Raptor is just really good, so you should just always win. Dread's alt account? Probably, yeah. Message him first, be like, nice Trimortal? True. But anyway, if you're watching YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all those things. We got 2 golden rares, 255 gold in a pack, which is like Not as bad as it could get, but it could be worse. Alright. Bye-bye, YouTube.